Nice. Slice a dangling dewbog. Why would they be dangling? Oh, I don't need that plugged in right now.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise.
Ah, that's a demiguise. Can I actually get into that house though? Oh dear.
Revelio.
What is this place called? I don't want you to say Blue Flame is unavailable. I want you to tell me what it is. No, it's been weird. Let's take a screenshot for now and look it up later.
Revelio. Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Revelio.
Oh, centaurs.
Tread carefully.
You do die. Peep in the pool. Exciting. I am doing a stream, even though I shouldn't be up too much longer because I've got the doctors tomorrow.
What time?
1 something.
Right, I've got Pussy because of 3. Should be enough time.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That
Yes.
we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
In the 5 minutes that you've been away, that fan's made my eye annoyed. It's not so bad now your body's blocking it. I'm just saying, yes, it is a eye irritant, isn't it?
Exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
Just don't know why it's got such a horrible
I did notice
droning
the poachers
noise.
talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
But I do have
Revelio.
oversensitivity to things. I'm a spaz lord. Diagnosis waiting another probably 4 bloody years or something stupid. I feel like I should bring it up tomorrow because it could be part of the hearing thing. Oh fuck. But then if that's the case, then there's nothing to do. Unless I can get a doctor's note to say, please stop being mean. I'm trying my best.
Revelio.
If you mumble, I can't hear you.
Just think of the Joker movie. The thing where he laughs and hands people cards, being like, I have a
The dog
condition, makes me
behaves
laugh.
out violently.
Oh.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Can I win Guardian Leviosa that? Oh no! My cabbages! My beautiful cabbages! No!
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Revelio.
They're both greedy bastards that don't care about how many people they hurt to get cash.
Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lassie, you can't. Quit a flick of a flop in your thoughts and faces.
Revelio.
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear day.
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a moose.
Ow!
You laughed that long.
Oh, the... I turned an enemy into a chicken.
What is going on here? Only one way to find out.
Am I gonna have to use Reparo? I haven't used that pretty much since the start of the game. I feel it's another one that would be much better if it was just a button prompt when you're next to the broken thing. Because it's so rarely used, it shouldn't waste. Like, there's already not enough button slots. You get 16 slots total. That's not enough to have everything equipped at once.
What in Merlin's name?
Oh, we got a dragon!
Are those dragons?
2 dragons! Well, wyverns, but... They're having a dragon fighting ring!
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizardkind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a buffer.
Tell us. Revelio.
Boy noodles.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me for a sight.
They asked for violence. Can't carry any more Wiggenweld potions. Ah, I've reached the cap. 25 healing potions, 12 of the offensive potions. Oh, there's a hippogriff in his box.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Oh, look at the poor dragon! He's torturing it.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Can't aloha Mora from here though.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Heterodine from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
The egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. You're not going to do this, Sally. One less human to worry about.
Sorry, dog.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
I'm trying. Oh, does it want me to use? Just pull. Again, situation would have been better with just a single button there, honestly. Instead of having to equip it, a spell that I've not used in ages. Cook him! Cook him! Oh, eat him. That works too. I was gonna say, that's the least efficient way she could deal with the bad guys, though. Because when she's eating, she's not able to cast Fireball. Yeah, that's what you should have done in the first place, Dragon. Nice, Dragon. I don't think that dragon understood we'd freed her. I think the mask covered its whole face, and even still, it had just been tortured for like 5 minutes at least.
Yeah, probably.
Going, oh, wizards, wizard did me an ouch a second ago.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the
got a trophy.
castle.
Defender of dragons, save a dragon.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Click the field guide page in the underground harbour. Click the field guide page from a book and the intermediate transform. Unlocks transformation, but it's not you turn into a monster, it's you turn enemies into like a chicken, I think. I didn't know there was a cruise mode for the broom.
Oh, it's like also running.
Almost. You can just toggle it. I'm still having to hold down one button, but it's better than holding down two. So you get like a stamina gauge thing for the boost.
On the loading screen tips on this is that the big bad organisation has modified the pigeons to have cameras on them. So it's literally the whole thing, birds aren't real, they were just spy cams.
It's been weird. A gene and grapes. I don't like those ones, they made me sad.
They have a bit of a strange feeling in your mouth.
They're dry. Made me sad.
Samantha, is everything all right? No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens. I'm sorry. How exactly has he been cursed? Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
That's hilarious.
Beats for feet. How hilarious. I mean, how terrible. Horrible. Truly. You and the entire school may find it funny, but the situation is dire. Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this? It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that weren't possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets. If I'm honest, I'd say he had it coming. Normally I'd agree with you, but he's my brother. I know
Exactly.
he showed abysmal judgment on his part. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated. That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Only time the game has given a proper reason for it to be main character do the basic job.
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke. Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry. Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
Oh.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos.
I was trying to understand where the
My mother
thing
would like to
was.
speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon.
See the ghost.
If only. No, and none of your business.
There you are, sneaking past me!
I know.
And taking dangerous books!
They are from the restricted section.
Yes, I mean, shut up.
I can hear. I think I've gone too far.
Revelio.
Ah, I wasn't miles away.
Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
How doing?
Doing good. Cracking on some drugs. I just did prison break for this group that I'm working for and sunk the ship by buying it up.
Ah.
Managed to free everyone, so got the best possible outcome. And now I'm going to try and do a train robbery.
Sounds incredibly safe. Are you going to be alive by the time your job centre appointment rolls around, Kieran? Thieves, are you juggling things that are on fire? Oh, I don't like that.
Revelio.
The lock minigame, when you understand it, is actually quite easy. It does seem an entire pointless mechanic to have, though. Because the whole point in Alohomora is it does it automatically. I understand that we're just trying to add another gameplay element, but it's not really one that I think anyone appreciates. Myself included. That thing I can set on fire. Oh? Oh, there was a quest here.
Is everything alright?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not alright. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
Oh, that sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Totally reading her diary.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Perhaps the book Professor Weasley wants me to get is upstairs. Revelio. Revelio.
Did it, I think.
Revelio.
Oh no, that was... I'm gonna have to go upstairs, yes. Yeah, the camera's just a bit too tight to your character in a lot of situations. Particularly combat.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Revelio.
I can't...
Lumos.
Next to a guy painting.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask.
I'll try, but I'm gonna
They all
suck.
say they have enough with schoolwork. Oh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Golden Snuggery, the Golden Snidget. The Snake Bird.
The Snake Bird?
I've got no idea.
No. Incorrect. The answer was the golden snidget. The
I thought they were
snidget
trick
was first
questions.
introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid
Felix
luck?
Felicialis.
Felix Felicis.
Well
I
done.
said it wrong,
Since
but I knew
it
it.
makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Waffle, I think. Oh, or maybe the Bludger.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the waffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10
I couldn't
points.
remember.
True
Well, I got it right, but then I was thrown
potion
off.
allows the drinker to change species.
Yes, Hermione turned into half cat, although it wasn't a successful species transformation.
Actually, the answer is false. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species.
That's debatable.
Well,
I
suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
I got most of these wrong anyway. Sure, let's have more questions, just out of curiosity. See if there's any I know. Oh, fuck if I know. Wizards Council, International Confederation of Wizards, or the Order of Merlin? I'm gonna go with Merlin. I think it's probably the Wizards Council, but Merlin sounds a lot more interesting.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's incorrect.
Yeah.
The answer was the Wizards Council. The Wizards Council
It sounded too boring.
1707, after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
I don't know.
The Antipodean Opale.
No, I'm sorry, but the answer was the Peruvian Vipertooth. Though the Vipertooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around 15 feet in length, it is also the fastest breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer was Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist used the 3 Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
Bogart, maybe? Oh. I've heard of a demiguise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, those who have seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with silver hair. What is the only spell known to repel a lethifold?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
The stunning spell.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus charm.
Oh, I don't know what a
The
lethifold
only known
is.
survivor of a lethifold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for.
These are facts that I'm sure the people that go on, like, the role-playing website for Harry Potter would know and be really excited about.
Motto translate to?
I don't actually know.
The real magic.
No, the answer was.
Oh, that was going to be my second guess.
In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
What the fuck?
The basilisk.
That's incorrect. The correct answer
I don't know what a rune
was the
spewer
rune
is.
According to Parselmouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
I don't know.
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
I don't know.
Elixir to induce euphoria.
Incorrect. The answer was Amortentia. Amortentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive. Such as dusty book covers, or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round? They're the most difficult questions.
Not
I
now.
don't have time for another quiz at the moment.
That's fine.
I didn't think there'd be that many questions.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Revelio. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Lumos.
I don't know where the... Kieran, my piss poor sense of directions letting me down again.
Yeah.
I found the fly thing, but I don't know where the portrait to put it in is. I think it's on the first floor. I was wrong. Or was I? I don't know. Aha! I more or less went everywhere, to be fair.
Any luck finding my diary? Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio.
Ooh. Gory.
There's a perk you can get called Bloody Mess, which you do 5% more damage, and enemies are more likely to just explode into like puddles of gore.
Oh. Seems a bit odd. Oh, I've picked up a bunch of clutter. Yep, all of it's worse than what I'm wearing by quite a margin.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her stars into an owl taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down.
So you say the audio mixing seems a bit off.
Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do we?
It will. Beautifully done.
Only half her audio was audible. Weird.
And remember, now is not
I've learned all the spells now.
you're studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
They're not counted. For some reason.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunking once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of requirement.
Oh, that wasn't a quest objective. But the game's just going, ooh, cool, you did it.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
I'm just going to continue lying to the teachers,
I was
unfortunately.
really interested in learning more about the Aura program. I saw Professor Sharp's Aura badge and was intrigued.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to the transformation spell.
tomorrow.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about
Revelio.
Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My character saying Revelio is louder than the owls I received saying hello, meet me here.
Yeah.
It overwrites it with the dialogue.
Revelio.
But I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember Almeid mentioning something about gobbledygook. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Oh, my gear slots are full. Yeah.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Ah.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do.
I'm fluent
Speak
in
it.
that.
Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply
I
wants
should
to
go
show
to
me
bed after
something
this
that involves
quest, which is
gobbledygook.
annoying because I don't want to
If
go
it
to bed.
helps, he's a friend of Serena's.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
I've got to get up
If
at some
Serena
point.
trusts him, then I feel much better.
I woke up about 12 today, but then I rolled over until like 2. I think I was dreaming about this game.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no.
Couldn't remember when I woke
so
up.
Looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me. Being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Having a dilemma. Should go to bed.
Revelio.
I did speak to him, but that was only part of the quest. But it's a go in a cave thing, so it'll almost certainly take a while. Yeah, I'll just do that tomorrow. Pet my critters instead.
Everything's all right now.
I felt guilty when the owner person or friend of the white hippogriff girl that I've got was saying, I hope they're okay, and I was like, they might have popped out several babies.
I might be using them as breeding cattle, but otherwise they're doing alright.
Why did you hiss? Were you jealous? I mean, I'd understood if you hissed at me right now, because I've just put a mandrake in your face by accident. Yeah, better. You hear sounds of Simon movement. How long is our raids? Because I was thinking about going to bed.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
I'd like to say less than an hour.
Okay. So I'm starting to think about going to bed, but I don't want to go to bed. So I could just keep playing until you've finished your thing. Assuming you actually let me know when you finish your thing.
Revelio.
Oh. Having a dilemma. I don't think I can be arsed with that request right now.
I'll look after you.
So I think I'll still save and quit. And just watch stuff for an hour maybe. Now that I've got them organised, it's a lot less work. Although I haven't got perfect breeding pairs. Two of my rooms.